Here's what to do when you're dating a social person, but you're antisocial. So today's question is, me and my boyfriend have been living together for a while. We both moved away from our families. My idea. We've lived away from our family for about 2 years. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't usually clean the house. He usually complains or puts off stuff like taking care of the animals, 2 dogs and a cat. I'm not happy in the relationship, mostly because I feel like I'm not left alone at all. I go to work, I come home. When I come home, he's right under my ass the whole time. I'm not a very social person. I need time for my social battery to recharge. There is no time for that. What do I do? I mean, it's pretty obvious. You leave. You get out of the relationship. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, not everybody's meant to be together. You basically already described, he's very social, you're not. Okay, well, then you're not compatible. So you move on. Also, is it really just a social issue, or is it the fact that he doesn't have a job and he doesn't do anything around the house? So he's basically like a bum. So I guess my question to you is, if he was super productive, let's say he had a great job, he made, 6 figures, and at home, he was just constantly cleaning up after the pets, cleaning up after you. He was a great, housekeeper on top of it, but he was just like crazy social, always wanted to chat, whatever, and you wanted to be left alone. Then would it be such an issue? Because the fact that you prefaced everything with, the social issues, the fact that you prefaced it with basically he's a bum, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't have a job, to me, that tells me that's more of the issue than the fact that, he always wants to chat with you or whatever the social part of it, whatever that issue is. It sounds like the fact that he's just, not a productive person is more of the problem, which is totally understandable. I wouldn't be into him either. If I was in your shoes, I'd be like, what are you thinking? Like, I go to work all day and you literally don't even have a job, you don't do anything. So yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for feeling that way, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that blaming it on your guys' social compatibility is the real issue at hand. So yeah, so to answer your question, I mean, you can give him an ultimatum. Again, if you think you could withstand his social, his social level, if you think that would be fine if he was more productive, give him an ultimatum. Say, look, I can't be with a bum. So you're going to have to get a job. You're going to have to start providing. I'm the woman. Like, why are you the man that doesn't even have a job? Well, I'm curious to know, what does he do all day? If he doesn't have a job and he doesn't clean up the house, what does he do all day? You should have said. But yeah, give him an ultimatum. Say, look, I can't do this anymore. So either, you get your act together and you start being productive, or I'm out. Unless, again, the social issue is just too much, in which case, just tell him that. Say, hey, look, no hard feelings, but like, there's no way that he's having a good time as well. I know, because I'm very social myself, so I wouldn't want to be in a relationship if somebody couldn't handle my level of, of talkability. I like to talk. I like to talk all the time. So if I was, dating somebody who didn't like to talk ever, was antisocial, then I wouldn't be happy as well. So I guess ask him that. Like, are you even happy? Like, I'm antisocial. Like, don't you want to find somebody who's, more compatible with your level, with your level of socialness? So yeah. Yeah, in the end, it's communication. Just talk about it. Talk it over with him, have the conversation. And honestly, I bet you he's feeling, the only reason he's probably not feeling the same is because he's riding off of all your hard work. You go to work all day and then you come home and you clean up after the pets. So he probably can't stand you as far as like your social compatibility. That probably like irks him just as much as it irks you. He's probably like, oh, I can't stand this woman. Like, she's so antisocial and I'm not. But the fact that you bankroll him and you're basically his sugar mama, he probably looks past it. So he's probably like, I don't really care, you know. I get paid for, so whatever. So it sounds like he's a loser regardless. So yeah, have the conversation, see how it goes, and yeah, let me know what the outcome is. So thanks for the question, and if you guys have any questions or any problems you want me to try and help you solve, leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to try and help you solve it in a future video. So thanks for watching, and until next time, Captain Unemployment out.